Hey guys, and welcome back to another video of Hobby Link. In 2014, Jundrew released their first 3D game, which was Simple Planes, which obviously I play on the channel, and it was quite successful. And then recently, in like 2016, I think, they released Simple Rockets. That was 2016, I bet it was like 2018. But they released Simple Rockets 2 onto the PC, and that again did well. And it was based off their game Simple Rockets, which if you watch my video, what is the best mobile flight space simulator, I play it in there. That is their 2D Simple Rockets. And finally, although it is still in beta version, they have put Simple Rockets 2 onto mobile. This happened on Thursday, and I'm happy to be bringing it to the channel because I played around with it and it's an incredible game. So let's get started by pressing this play button. So already you can see that it looks incredible. When I click play, you can see that already I've started some things. I've done a tutorial, etc. I'm not going to drag you through them. It starts with 4 locations, but you can save your own locations. For example, you've got on Drew, which is the equivalent of Earth. You have the launch pad and the runway, which are in the same sort of complex, which I'll show in a minute. Then you can start on the moon, which is lunar, or in the water on Drew. And as always, they start with some aircrafts. So the starting aircraft on this game, Dragon 1, I built this myself. It's so bad, and it looks awful as well. But anyway, Simple Airways came with the game, and as you can see, the game isn't all about rockets. It's also about aeroplanes too, and even boats and cars and rovers and things. You can make all of it. But this is a Boeing 747-ish, and I can upgrade it if I wanted to have a shuttle on the top. Then there's a Simple Beast, which is the Saturn V copied. I'm not actually sure if that has the like lunar module in it. Yeah, and it's got Delta V and thrust and all the information down on the right side. Then we've got Simple Cargo, which is just like a very thin cargo rocket. And then you've got Simple Heavy, which is like incredible. Look at that. Which is one of my favourite rockets to fly, and it's obviously the one I had on my home screen. Then there's the Simple Rover, which is pretty much what they have in The Martian, if you've watched The Martian. It's like the same design. And then they've got the Wasp 2.0, because in Simple Planes they have the Wasp, which is a jet. And the Wasps is basically the whole point is that with the new game they make a new jet, and the Wasp 2.0 is the name of that jet because it's like another version of the Wasp. Now you'll see here this is like blueprints for stuff. I don't even know what they got into here. And this is the design of very similar to Simple Planes, but there's like a lot you can do. Now Jundrew's obviously been through a lot of work on this because there's lots of parts, not many as Simple Planes I don't think, but there's images of them so you know exactly what they look like more. And there you go, it's gizmos and things. That's all the parts you can get, but it's enough, it is enough. And this is the Simple Heavy. I was going to show you some, I want to see if the beast thing, this, let's just check inside the fairing. Look at the detail on there. I don't know how they did that. So I can confirm there is no lunar module inside the Saturn V. It's kind of a shame, but it's all about the looks really. And today we're going to start off by flying the Simple Heavy. Now in the tutorial aeroplane helicopter. Rocket is just a simple rocket, but like this, but a lot shorter. Now, a difference between simple planes and simple rockets is the loading screen. On simple planes, if you click play, then the loading, it will just say loading level at the top of the screen, whereas this comes up with like a loading page, and you can see somebody's obviously built this amazing shuttle with all the structures, and one of the mods you can get is modular structures, so you can build like structures for your thing, because as you can see it's just kind of standing here on the ground. Right, so as you can see the ground, this isn't on the highest quality because otherwise it lags the game obviously because it's on mobile, but the ground is pretty detailed, and this is a little complex you start with. There's the runway, and there's 2 little launch pads, and then there's the main launch pad. And one of my favourite things about simple rockets is definitely the takeoff, like the look of the takeoff. You'll love it. Going onto the map, here you go. It's a high quality map. It's a bit pixelated when you go really far in, but you can see like the points at which they've like rendered it. And I have to say, it's not like one of those ones that copies the Earth. It resembles no part of the Earth whatsoever. It's like the opposite to the Earth. I wish you could like destroy debris. Can you do that? Quick save, quick. Nope. Ooh. And so anyway, we're going to take this baby off. Baby now. It's a baby. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. The takeoff, my favourite feature. Prepare. So we're going to throttle up to max. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's got cool noise. And we're going to click stage, and we're going to see what it does. Ready? Wow. That's because I didn't click it properly. Ready? An explosive noise, and out goes a cloud of smoke. Look at the look. It's incredible. I love the way the smoke just travels out. And look, the smoke's still there. It fades away when you get high enough. There you go. See, it's fading away now. That's because of the power of this rocket. Most rockets make a small patch of smoke that only lasts for like 10 seconds or so and doesn't really do much. Whereas this rocket is way over the top and just blows a huge cloud of smoke all over the launch pad. In fact, the Saturn V, which I was flying earlier, the little cloud of smoke only reaches the inner circle of the launch pad, whereas this one, it engulfs the whole thing. But anyway, as we're going up, we're going to change our heading. So we're a little more on the tilted side. That was a little far. That was very far. Okay, so this hasn't gone very well for a first flight. But I guess I do get to show you the features. Of the explosions in this game. Here we go, heading down. It's not very good at heading in one single though. I'll stop talking. There you go. Bit of a bad time to extend solar panels. Hubble telescope. There you go. The explosions aren't obviously as good as in simple planes, but they're still pretty impressive. So we're going to relaunch this because that was like pretty much the worst ever takeoff. So we're going to try again because I should have gently like made it turn so it brought up its I don't even know what's called anymore. So it brought up its orbit, but I didn't. Anyway, you get to watch the takeoff smoke again. 3, 2, 1, just imagine you're a small man and you're watching from the field down here, and you're just like, look at that cloud of dust and smoke that erupts out of the and engulfs that tower there, and then it slowly fades inwards, yet the steam is still there. It's incredible detail. Now we're just gonna turn her a bit now so she doesn't flip when it comes to it. And there we go, peeps, not a clue why I came up with that. And you can see the massive smoke that's left behind by this rocket, and you can just admire the power of this rocket's engines. Look at the looks of this game are also really good. I just need to point that out. I love this game so much. I've literally played it for probably an hour now, and I love it so much. It's definitely worth buying. It's a massive improvement on simple rockets. Just simple rockets, because there was barely anything you could do in simple rockets. I mean, it was fun, yes, but there wasn't really anything you could do. It was very limited. Didn't look nearly as nice as this. It's like the Astro should have thinned. And there you go, you can see the base far below as we're rocketing off into space. Now back to the map screen. There's a bit of lag there. Here you go. So the icons on this are different akin to the original one. So that little sun marker thing, that is where you're going to hit the ground and explode. The blue icon on the left is you. I should have just jettisoned my boosters. I say I should have. I meant I should have. I'm still carrying extra weight. Okay, well the fairing wants to go in a minute, so we'll see that. But anyway, and the green arrows are apoapsis. So once we get to our apoapsis, whoops, up to about 125, which is going to be harder now, but since we're carrying a lot of dead weight, I'm still confused why that didn't blow up. I keep on clicking that. I'm meant to click the map thing. And we're going to skip forward some time. There we go. Time warp is really good on this game as well. You can warp a lot of time. It's like a really simplified version of KSP, like a really simplified version of... Have I lost it now? I have lost the booster, guys. Where has it gone? There it is. Oh no, that's my base. It's gone now from sight. I think that's my base. Jettisoning the top flap. And we're going to wait for a bit. And we're going to lock on to prograde. So therefore it should just keep going forward, and we're going to power away from the body of our rocket as it floats off and probably collide with like the sea or something. There's lots of options. If you don't want it to lag, you can remove a lot of stuff. If you do want it to lag, you can add a lot of stuff and all that. But yeah, really, it's just a great game, and I'm happy to say I was one of the first people to get it, because on Thursday it came out around lunchtime, around like 1 o'clock. It just popped up with a notification, Simple Rockets is now available on the App Store, and I was right there with my money, buying it and downloading it. And I must say, it's just as good as I thought it would be. So there you go, now we've got an apoapsis and a periapsis, and we're just going to stop, and now we're going to lock ourselves into retrograde. Grade, I should say. Which should help us get a more sensible direction. Right, let's have a look. It's turning about 10 times faster now. There we go. Now we want a bit of a smaller So we want it to be closer to 72. So like 100. 65. That's a pretty circular orbit there. So now we've unlocked prograde. Without me even knowing, we're gonna click on the nav ball. And we're not gonna do that. I have unlocked prograde, right? I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes the nav ball can be a bit tedious to use, and there is the option of using controls like simple planes controls, but they're mainly used for like if you're flying an aeroplane, the nav ball is not a good idea. Let's get her pointed out to space. Hoping our prograde isn't going down too much. Right, when that starts to head in that direction, we're going to set up a little bit of boost again. That should go out again. But as long as it's not colliding with the Earth, it should be fine. Now we've got like a reasonable view for our satellite. We're going to dislodge. And we're going to set out our solar panels. And look at that. That beauty is incredible. I don't even know what the thing on the end is. Don't ask. It'd be cool if it had like stuff like cameras. It doesn't have a camera on it, but it'd be cool if they could add some stuff like that. And it's obviously taking photos of the sun, I think. I believe that's the sun. Yeah, it's taking photos of the sun at the moment. And there we go, we have launched our first rocket into space on Simple Rockets 2. And now if we just click End Flight, it will give us our stats here, and we can click Save and Exit. Yeah, I didn't know it was going to crash. It's supposed to be perfect actually, but it's probably going to hit the atmosphere and cut through it and then eventually work its way down to Earth. I didn't mean that to happen, but if that's what needs to be doing, then doing is doing fine. Happiness. Okay, ignore me, I can't speak properly. Right, now we're going to take off a new one, because if you blow up one, why not take off another and blow it up as well, I say. And this is the Saturn V, and this is where you'll notice a difference within like the ring of smoke that comes out from the engine. It's going to be a lot less, because it's a smaller rocket. I really want to get that mod now. I need to get it. I'll probably get it tomorrow, later, soon. I'll get it soon. It doesn't really matter when I get it. I'll probably have it by the next video. Probably. Right, this is the Saturn V, and you're about to see the difference in, like, so we're going to increase this. I said the distance in, like, I meant, like, the distance in, I don't even know what I meant. Anyway, the burst of, like, smoky stuff. 3, 2, 1, lift off. Okay, it was almost more. Whoops. I think I may have increased the bloom intensity, which is something you can do, which means that the smoke goes out more. On less powerful engines, it like rolls out. Looks more realistic. But it's kind of cool, right? So already pitching in that direction. And there's many different camera views, so if you click the camera up here, chase view, flyby cinematic. It's obviously kind of catching up with the camera. And there's a flyby stationary. Yeah, and you can see the rocket blasting off into space, which isn't very helpful because I do indeed now need to change. If you're down on Earth, all you can see is that line. I think we're breaking the clouds now. Yeah, you can see some of the smoky haze. Oh no, oh no. Oops. And there you go. Right, I will come back in a second. Bye. Sorry about that, although it didn't really take any time in your account. There we go, and there's the nose thing. And there we go, we're taking off again, and there we go. The stage is released. It looks so cool, I love this game. And look at the style. How high is the app? Oh, the app. We're going the other way than I normally go. We'll lock prograde. Yeah. Okay. And we'll warp time till we're about here. And boost our engines again. I've just noticed when I came back, obviously I've been gone for about 4 hours now. But to you, it seems like probably a second or something. Depends how good my editing is. And yeah, it just seems a bit weird, really, because you're not going to tell that I've been away for 4 hours, are you? And what happens if I don't film? If I film something like 5 days after I start filming it, if I like finish the filming, then it's just going to seem like one instantaneous filming when you see it, unless obviously there's some continuity errors, which I can't say there wouldn't be in my account. Right, my apparatus is a little higher than I had hoped it would be. My explosion! I love the little how it's like a little explosion. Anyway, watch it get round. I would probably be one of the first YouTubers to place the new thing onto the new mobile version of the game onto YouTube. Probably, I say probably, and don't bother correcting me if I'm wrong because it probably is wrong. Right, we're passing over a big ocean. Big ocean, very big ocean. That ocean stretches as far as the eye can see because it's dark on this side of the world. As you can see, there's land. Oh, we have a. There we go. We have a nice circular orbit. It's beautiful. Right, do we click this? Well, that was awful. This one. Okay, let's click Luna. Target it. How can you select a target? I really should learn this. Go back to Drew, which is like our planet. Here we go. This is my little craft, which is here. If I turn off the map bit here, beautiful, isn't it? And I need to learn how to make it so I can place a. I've been going for 50 minutes according to the thing. If we click it, 0 days. Now this thing, here we go. We can You can't change the heading of the moon. Damn it. I was trying. I was really trying. I'm honestly confused. How do I do this? So you can't tap it, can you? No target selected. Maybe if I click this one. Don't know what I need. Map view. Map options. Item visibility. Orbit details. Item visibility? Okay. And this one? No activation groups. Okay. Anything else, please? Isn't this meant to be the... no, it's the in-flight planner. I don't know when to boost off on prograde. So I'll lock my prograde and I will go back to... Wait, is that a target then? If I snap a target... No? I actually have no idea how to snap a target. I should probably play some more of the tutorials. No target is selected in the map view. That won't. No, that's not going to get me anything. So you go to the map view. And if I want to get... Ooh, what's that arrow? Did you see an arrow? There. There. And that... Please. There. I love the way this game looks. Right. Let's not lock prograde for the minute. Let's... Right. How can I set... the moon? As my target. Can I click and hold it? If I click on it, yeah, it locks on it. Click and hold. Target, target, nope. What does this do? Targeting lunar. Oh! There we go, I'm locked onto my target, I think. Or was that... There, I've locked onto my target. And so at some space, I believe, we should... Probably here, I think, 'cause this looks new. Right, we've done about 4 orbits of the moon now. Oh, no. We'll stop it there. So, we've spent about a day. There we go. Right, and we're going to go off map view. Ooh. And we're going to head prograde. Go back onto map view. We're going to have a look. So my Apple apps, it should be heading out towards the moon now. I say should be. There we go. At what point I can get an encounter, I do not know. They should... I bet there's mods for infinite fuel. It'd be probably quite helpful. It's going to take a lot of hours. Does that mean I've been going for 36 hours or 3 hours? I think it's 3 hours. So I've been going... Oh, so that 0.2 days. So I haven't been going for a day yet. Right, we're going to... damn. Right, okay, so I almost got it. So we're going to lock retrograde. We're going to do a gentle turn. Keep on doing that, and we're going to bring the planet and my rocket together. In unison. I'm almost there. I don't actually understand what any of this means. No, I'm too far back. Lock retrograde. And skip some time so we actually turn. I'm really bad at this. Right, and we get some stuff. Again, I'm going to retrograde. Probably going to burn out this whole fuel tank just trying to get my orbit right. I really hope Apollo didn't have to do this. This would be so bad. Right. Let's hope. Didn't mean to click on that. Get ready to pause it. My finger is closed over the pause button. There we go. At what point will the... Does that mean we have an encounter? We had an encounter there. Go prograde again. Doesn't seem to be going the right way. There we go. Right, we should get... At some point we should get a point where... Oh! I did not click that. Go the other way. I did not mean to click that. I should have clicked pause. I meant to click the next button. Oh, we had that. We had that. I just messed it up. I'm so annoyed. Right. See? Burn retrograde. And we can burn quite heavily. And we can watch as the moon comes around. Right, okay, so we need to be further out. Boom? Possibly? What is it? Why is it? Takes a few seconds to settle though. There we shouldn't be turning. But anyway, we're gonna warp till we get like at least... What is going on? I don't know. Let's warp. we've got a full day under our belt, and we've missed the moon. Well, let's have some fun. Obviously that stage is a bit dead, isn't it? So we need to now make it so we hit the so burning retrograde and full powering it. And then I'll use the smaller bit of the engine to make sure that we're okay. We should be on the smaller one. Yes, it's glitching through the thing. And we now check that exactly where we're landing is actually in the ocean. If I stop talking, I think I paused for ages there. I was thinking carefully. Totally. Right now I'm just burning it so it gets into the sea. So right now it's going to hit the earth, and we'd rather not have that because I don't think I trust. I could try and land it exactly where it started, which is over there. But the likelihood of me getting that right is very unlikely. So we're just going to bring it over here a bit faster till it hits the water, which would be right there. Oh, we're going to hit the land, we're going to hit the land. Prograde. Okay, see. Oh, there we go. And we're going to... Perfect, right. So we're now on a crash course. Is there a heat shield on the bottom of that? There is a heat shield on the bottom, I believe. And we're going to time warp. Is that the Earth or the Moon? That looks so cool. Right, we want to play there, and I just want to see if I've got the setting enabled that allows me to... Ooh, there we go. Re-entry heat damage, yes. Re-entry, physics, shadows, visual effects, lighting, atmosphere, heat distortion, camera shake, launch. Is it in image effects? I don't even know. No, I didn't mean to click that. It's going to take a while to load. Done. Close. Oh, we'll just have to say it is done, right. And as we're warping towards Earth, we want to do a prograde. I don't know if it actually does atmosphere burning. It's a good question. It'd be cool if like flames came off and you enter the atmosphere. And it looks like we're going to hit some land. Or are we headed for that patch of sea over there? Oh, we've got some red. Oh, wow. You can see a bit of fire there as it re-enters the atmosphere. And I think we are gonna crash into the Earth, which wasn't my plan at all. Yeah, look, here we are. We've literally gone from the middle of the sea to right back down here on Earth. Good old Earth. Let's just hope we don't hit the ground too hard. Oh, here we go into towards the Earth. So that was kind of cool. I think there was a little bit of fire, but it wasn't very intense. And here we go. We're going almost vertically. And the parachute, I've learned, is almost instant, so you don't really have to worry about not doing it last minute, if you see what I mean. So about 500 meters you should actually... What? My altitude is still 1,000 meters. Oh my gosh, so 2,000 meters probably is the minimum. And we are indeed the minimum. We're in the middle of the desert. Well, never mind. It was fun while it lasted, that's what they always say. Save and exit. It was 4 days long, the flight of Apollo 13, I'm going to say it was, because they had to re-enter the atmosphere, blah-de-blah, without actually doing anything, because there was something that went wrong. Basically, they were rubbish. We don't want to make that rocket, actually. It looks kind of cool. I like the way there's, like, hexagons around it. Just trying to keep... Right, okay. Now we're going to go load craft, and we're going to go simple airways. And we're going to show you the 2 different ways of flying this amazing thing. This is a jumbo jet created by Mr. Simple Planes, or should I say Mr. Jundrew. Mr. Simple Planes, I don't know where I got that from. And it's pretty good at flying. It's like meh. It's alright, we'll see. But I need to get as far as flying it. I don't know if this video is too long. It's possibly a bit over the time limit. 1 minute. I'll see you in a second. So here we are, this is the jumbo jet, and to start with, I'm going to do a quick flight using the nav ball. So to start with, we want to bring the nav ball down, so it is equal to 0, otherwise the plane will instantly try and go straight up and probably flip. We're then going to increase throttle, and we're going to watch the plane slowly rolls. And when it gets to a suitable speed, holding the nav ball, I'm going to wait till it actually speeds. We are in Drew, by the way, we're just on another the parachute. We're going to gently increase the pitch. Bring our nose up slightly. As you can see, there we go, the nose is lifting. And we're off just before the end. We then go into Hoya and we turn up the engine. Oh, engines. Landing gears. And there you go, the landing gear fold away. Nice and beautiful. And then you have a jumbo jet flying through the air. Now, if I click relaunch, we'll try again in the other one, and that's going to be it for today otherwise. I really want to see, I wish that was like one of the ones. It's really interesting. As you can see, the actual rocket tank actually has 2 boosters rather than, no, 2 boosters on either side rather than 1 on either side, which is normal for the Continental shuttles. And also I like the gantries, it's cool as well. I don't know, I just want to play with that, but you do notice that the shuttle has no engines. Well, no working engines at that time. But anyway, back, and here we go. And we're going to turn on the joysticks, which you can see here, they're grey. And we're going to open up this as well. And we're going to increase throttle, of course. And we're going to hide nav ball. We'll shut this. And we're going to increase throttle using this, you see? Like a Simple Planes game. Or a Simple Planes game? Like Simple Planes. And as it goes, when we think it's ready, although the nav ball is easier for controlling rockets, planes are easier using this. So pull up like this. I believe that's taking off. but turning without the nav ball is a lot easier and everything. And there you go, that's all I was going to show you. Basically, it's so much easier to control like rovers and things using the joysticks. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. And thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this game. This video has been extra long, so please enjoy it, because it was a waste of storage otherwise. Alright, see you next time guys. Bye! Please remember to click the subscribe button and press the bell for more videos.